YouTube, what is going on? Rearrange my room for a little bit of a better gaming setup. The computer decks, I cannot do the PC gaming for cheaps because it's filled up with stuff, and plus I had to move it. So the budget build for PC gaming, that's red flagged for now. So I can't really do anything with it. So that's just I'm gonna set that on the back burner and let it settle and freaking maybe get to it. But anyway, the gaming space is not that great. Just telling you, it's not really that great. It's not the cleanest area, but I'm the guy that usually cleans my room. Cause yes, I do have someone that cleans my room. But his girlfriend's a bitch, and so we're not gonna get into that though, because I'm gonna smash that Lincoln of theirs if I see it, and I have a big truck that's bigger than that Lincoln. I'm gonna smash it. Most likely a monster truck, because that's my plan anyway. I'm gonna build my own. But this is the gaming area, and I hope you guys like what I have so far. And yes, I got more PS3 games than I do PS4. Fuck you. I'm on a budget. And plus it's a brand new game console for me, because my parents got it for, well, my dad would give a shit less if I had it, but my mother got it for me for Christmas, just this last Christmas. Not last Christmas, not two Christmas ago. I'm talking about this Christmas, just before the New Year's. I'm talking about that one. I just got the PS4. I haven't had it that long. I am having issues with live streaming on here on YouTube. So I hope you guys enjoy. I better quit rambling on about what I'm having issues with, because the PS3 camera I cannot use, and plus I shot it with a BB gun, so the vision for the yeah. So I gotta get a new PS3 cam and a PS4 cam, but until then, I'm gonna show you off my gaming area. So far, this is all I have. I have 1, 2, 3 chairs. This is a lawn chair, yes, because, well, I sometimes just use this as a living room space. As you can tell, I got my TV going, just my normal TV going. And no, the mini fridge is not turned on. Otherwise, I would be using that for ultimate gaming. I could just scooch on over with this chair that I use, grab something out of the fridge. But no, I'm not building an apartment space. This is just like this. But as you can tell, I got my gaming chair right there, and then I would love to go and get a brand new gaming chair, but something that swivels and moves around. Um, and I got 2 fans going at the same time in this room, cause it gets hot as fuck up in here not during the summer, but during the winter it gets hot as fuck, and then, well, it's not winter anymore, but I have 2 of them going to keep the room flowed. So there's one thing I had to do to get to where I am right now, so I could use my TV and stuff. This outlet needed to be changed. You can't really tell with shit plugged into it, but this is a brand new outlet. My dad bought the outlets. Like, this is the only outlet that's brand new in this whole room. And my dad, except for the cover, because this cover's been here since day one. But, that's a brand new outlet. That had to be changed, because the top portion of this, if I had the old one, I could show you that this whole fucking top piece was shattered. Just shattered. So I had to have my dad change it, and since it was an old outlet, even plugging into the good plug of this whole area, the good plug wouldn't even work either, even though it was a good plug, nothing would just stay on. Every time I turned something on, the outlet would just go boom, shut off on me. So I had to replace that outlet. But here's everything I have, all the games. Yes, them are all PS3 games, and there's my PS4. You can't really see it because the lighting is shitty, but that is all PS4 games, and the rest is all PS3, which sucks. So I got my PS3 right there, you can't tell, and I got my PS4 there, as you can't tell. And yes, this is the PS3 cam. It is completely shot. There you go. Just a little bit of a better view. I just use this for the microphone part now, because the headset I have for the PS3 is about like this one up here, but yeah. So let me give you a walk around about everything I'm going to do. This, I'm going to attempt to put it on the PS4 so I can go wireless and walk around my house. Because you can't do it with the controller, which is bull. Once you're too far out of range, your headset on your controller stops working. So that range is pretty cool. So that way no one can just sit there and get on the mic and say "Bleh," or something like that. One reason why I said "Bleh" is because, well, that counts as a word. But this I'm gonna see about hooking up instead of the PS3. I'm gonna put it on the PS4. So give me a second. I have a second controller. This is my aftermarket controller, and that down there, you can't tell because you can't see anything because it's dark. That, I have two controllers for the PS3. I have three, but my cousin came and borrowed one, and I haven't seen it since, so I'm not too worried about it. I don't need the controller, because the camera angle, when you press on this joystick on the PS3, your camera angle would go up, and you'd just be looking at the sky the whole time. So I'm glad I pawned it off on him. He probably went and got a new controller anyway, because he didn't have one. But yeah, he was able to make an account, which makes no sense. And then you got my new headset. Looks like someone's been chewing on it. After when I got it, it looked like someone chewed on it. Works great though. Works perfectly fine. Paid $3 for it. And I tell you what, best headset I've ever bought. But the sad part is, it's Microsoft. It's not Sony. And then I got this little doohickey. If you don't know what people use small objects or rubber bands like this, like when they have this kind of stuff just laying here at their little gaming area, and no, the hat's not part of the gaming, it's just, that's just there. Okay, GTA 5, you get kicked out if you just idle too long. So what you do with this is, so you don't idle too long, let me just get it on there for you, and then I'll show you, and then you kind of get an understanding what it does. Get on it. It's so you can use it to pry your things over and keep them like that, so you just can idle. See how it's off center now? That's how the way you can run around the map without having to do anything. So, but other than that, guys, I'm gonna cut the video here. But I'd like to thank you guys for actually viewing this. Drop a like if you somewhat like the gaming experience. And maybe I'll get an extension cord. This thing's kind of loud at night. So, maybe I'll stick a... Maybe I'll plug this in and use it. But my bed's like right there. So, to have this on it's very annoying. And then, not only that, you guys should check this out. I have my lights set up, but I'm going to take them down because I don't need them in this area no more. But I have... These are not from my friend. These are ones I jacked off the family. But these are blue. I wish they were lime green. But this is all for my live stream stuff, for like my YouNow and for my Live Me. That whole entire strand. It's pretty long, but I wish I had more because I could go all the way around the room with it. I just need one more piece and I can just go all the way around. And I'm going to get some hooks and just hang it on the ceiling and it'll look amazing. I won't even need to have the TV on. I'll just turn the TV off and you'll just see nothing but blue. So, but, other than that, guys, I don't know why I was showing something else off, but I will see you guys in the next video. So, maybe, if I make another one. It'll probably just be a live stream anyway. So, and that My Summer Car thing, I hope you guys enjoyed that, because I am intrigued to make that a series. But the thing I'm going to do is I'm going to test out the limits of what the cars do, so that way I can get an estimate. But we're using Paleto Bay as the place where we do all the recording and stuff. And since my game glitches out, I have to not use an actual house. So, My Summer Car is just a weird messed up little thing. So if you guys want to see that kind of thing on my series, I don't know if you guys seen My Summer Car, but you don't know it. But I'm gonna do it on GTA just because it's funnier. You guys can. My buddy Clay can do more funnier remarks than what the yellow car can actually do when you play the game. So I'm hoping you guys want to know the series, but I will see you guys in the next video. Deuces.